You know who'd do this to Julia?
Who else? Her brother Keith.
Excuse me, Detective Snyder. I called the Lakeview. The Vic's next of kin is checked out.
Any forwarding address? Any idea where he'd go?
No. But he showed up at Lily's after you left today. He was going on about how Julia was threatening to cut him out of JJ's life.
Yeah, he pulled the same thing with me at the station. Seems like a pretty angry guy.
Beyond angry. He was making all kinds of threats about what he would do to Julia if Julia cut him out of JJ's life. You gotta find him, Jack. JJ, oh my God, James.
No, he's staying overnight with one of his friends from school, okay? We'll call the parents, make sure they don't release him to Keith or anybody else. Griggs, wait a second here. Make this call for me and post somebody, would you? Thanks.
That poor kid. How am I gonna tell him what happened to his
Okay,
mother?
we'll tell him tomorrow, okay? We'll tell him tomorrow. Let him get a good night's sleep at least.
She was everything to that kid.
I know. Listen, before we talk to him, let's just get a better idea of what happened here, all right? You got prints for me?
No fulls, no partials, no smears, nothing. You know what that means?
Yeah. Somebody wiped the place clean. Here, Mom.
Thank you. I should be taking care of you.
You did, Mom. You always do. So you can tell me what that phone call's about?
Oh, your father is with Jack over at Julia's place.
So the police are on it now?
There's gonna be questions. They might want to talk to us about what happened with Julia.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell them about the gloves or anything.
No. You are not gonna keep a secret like that. You are not gonna lie to the police or your father.
Whoa, wait, hold on. This never would have happened if I didn't go over to her apartment and trash it. You just went over there to clean up the mess I made.
If they ask you what happened, you have to tell them the truth.
If I do, they'll put you in jail.
Look, I don't care. You're not going to lie. It's just wrong. Don't move. Just stay right there. Carly.
Hey, I didn't like the way you sounded on the phone.
I can't do this. I can't.
It's the only way. If questions come up, we have to tell the story we agreed on.
But things are different now.
I already told Jack.
If we stick to our story the way it is, it's asking Luke to lie, and I can't do that. It's not right.
Mom, no.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Jack, and I'm telling him everything.
Lily, please, think about what you're doing.
I'm ending this.
No,
is what I'm doing.
you're opening up a bigger can of worms.
What kind of mother asks her own son to cover for her?
What kind of mother willingly walks away from her children and into a jail cell?
Mom, please. Carly's right. They're gonna lock you up.
I don't care. I'd rather be locked up than trade your childhood for a lie.
Well, I'd rather have you.
I can't do this.
Fine. Call Uncle Jack. Turn yourself in. I can take care of myself. But who's gonna take care of Faith and Allie when you're sitting in jail being right? And please don't say Dad.
We have your grandmother, Emma. We
Mom,
have Lucinda.
Think. The minute you tell the police that you were there, that you got into a fight with Julia, they're gonna lock you up. And even if they don't, what do you think Dad's gonna do?
I'll do the right thing.
He's not gonna be on your side, Mom. No, if you tell the police that you were there, Dad'll do anything he can to take me, Faith, and Allie away from you.
He wouldn't do that.
I don't know what we're gonna do without you, Mom. Please. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. And I won't let anybody take you away from us. Not ever.
So you're absolutely sure?
We weren't even able to raise a print from the victim.
Hey, you just outside?
We're on it now.
All right, well, keep at it. Something's got to come up.
Somebody tried to cover this up. They hurt Julia, then they tried to cover their
Like
tracks.
I said, we just don't know
Come
yet.
on, Jack. There's no easy answer here. Stop looking for one. It was not an accident. And you damn well know it. Come on, Jack. What are you waiting for?
Griggs. Put out an APB for Keith Morrissey. Lives in Chicago. He's an airline pilot. What company, I'm not really sure, but find him and get him here ASAP.
Force?
Use cuss if you have to. Nothing's official till the ME files his report, but until then, we're treating this like a homicide.
It's gonna be okay, Mom. I'm gonna protect you. Just like you've always protected me.
You're a good son, Luke. And I hope you know that what happened to Julia tonight, it was an accident. It really was. Lily, we were together all evening. That's what I told Jack. And that's what you have to say to make sure we're all safe. Okay?
It's gonna be okay, Mom. Everything's gonna be okay.